All right, let's talk about something I think a lot of parents struggle with. It's this painful disconnect. You know the one? It's that gap between the kid you see on the outside and the one who's really struggling on the inside, hiding behind this armor of I don't care.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to try. Does that sound familiar? I mean, it's a thought that just echoes in your head, right? You look at your child and you just see, well, what feels like nothing. No effort, no drive, just inaction.
You see them, right? Just sitting there, not touching their homework, not practicing their instrument, not engaging with anything. And from where you're standing, the conclusion seems so obvious. But what if I told you there's a completely different story playing out just beneath the surface?
And this is where it gets tricky, because this is where our perception totally clashes with their reality. What we might label as just plain laziness, is actually something much deeper. It's fear, a really deep-seated fear of trying and failing again. It's that awful feeling of putting in all that effort and still not being good enough.
So, this is how a kid learns to defend themselves, and they do it with, well, inaction. See, it's not really a choice to be lazy. It's a survival strategy. It's actually got a name, protective indifference. Think of it like this. It's an armor they've built, piece by piece, to shield themselves from the really sharp pain of disappointment.
So what does this armor actually look like in the real world?
Well, it looks like a shrug. It sounds like a mumbled, I don't care. It comes across as total, complete indifference. But here's the thing, the absolute truth of it, they do care, a lot. It hurts. They've just hidden that belief in themselves so deep down, it's like they've lost the map. On the inside, they've already given up.
And we have to get this. This isn't just some phase they're going to grow out of. No way. This is a foundation being laid for their entire future. So the really crucial question becomes, what happens if this pattern, this fear, is just left to grow, unchecked? And look, this is a pretty stark look at what's really at stake here. Let's play this out. 5 years from now, that fear of rejection could be so strong he won't even try to apply for college. 10 years from now, that same fear might keep him from speaking up in a job interview, from asking for what he's worth. And then, maybe 15 years down the line, he looks back at his life and blames the world, totally convinced that life just never gave him a fair shot, never even realizing he was just too afraid to take one.
Okay, that is a heavy future to think about. I get it. But, and this is a big but, it is not set in stone. We need to be super clear about this next part. There is absolutely a chance to change this entire trajectory. And here's the most powerful part of this whole thing. That chance for a different future, it's in you. As the parent, you are the one holding the key. You can help your child take apart that armor piece by piece and help them find their courage to try again.
So this isn't just a theory, it's an actual framework for change. The path forward really boils down to 3 critical steps. Step 1, we have to restore his belief in himself. That's the foundation. Step 2, we've got to activate his focus and help him get some small wins under his belt, to build that momentum. And finally, step 3, we help him break that losing script, that story he keeps telling himself that he's just destined to fail.
So I really want to leave you with this one question, because it's at the very heart of all of this. When you look past that armor of apathy, past all the I don't cares, what story is your child really learning to believe about themselves? And maybe more importantly, what's one thing you can do, starting today, to help them start writing a brand new one?